Hey vlog. So it's Monday and I just got some really bad news. I was going to go to cosmetology school in August and I had everything set up. Everything. I've already paid for my permit. My teachers, I've met all of them. I've met all the students I'll be with. Everything. Literally. All I had to do was show up on the first day. And the college that the program is through just sent me a letter that said I didn't have satisfactory academic progress, so that I couldn't get my loans to pay for that school. Satisfactory academic progress is apparently like some level you have to be on in order to take out your student loans. Well, I was confused because I got A's and B's all last semester, and I called them and they said that when I was 18 years old, I paid with cash for a class to be a CNA. I failed it because I worked at the hospital and, you know, I did all kinds of shit when I was fresh out of high school. I worked at the hospital, I was in school, I just got my own house, you know, I had a lot going on. Well, I failed it and it brought my GPA down to 1.0. So I didn't think it mattered because I paid for it with cash. You know what? I don't owe them anything for it. You know, it's not a big deal. Well, apparently, when I went and took my 3 classes that I took last semester, because I couldn't take more than that, it only brought my GPA up to 1.93. 1.93, and I need a 2.0 to be able to take out student loans. They said that I could appeal it, I could write them a letter, but on the thing it says it needs proof of death, it needs an obituary, it needs a doctor's note for sudden illness. Like, it's pretty serious. It's not going to let you take out loans unless you're dying, pretty much, or somebody died. And it's not even like, it's not FAFSA that's doing it, the people who give the loans, it's the college. So tell me why somebody from the college, the 15 times that I went up there to do all this stuff and all the time I've spent at the college for this program, so they couldn't have... That last clip cut off because my mom called me, and obviously now I'm bawling my eyes out, but pretty much I can write an appeal to the school explaining what happened, which that year my roommate moved out. I had to work 2 jobs. I had to pick up overtime at one of those jobs. I mean, I was just fucked pretty much. I had no way of succeeding in school and doing all that stuff at the same time. So that's where I got screwed. So now, 2 years later, after I've already attended another semester of college, which they never mentioned this to me about that semester either, I have to beg and plead for money that I have to pay back to go back to school. And honestly, at this point, I'm not even really sure if I want to go. I've been thinking about it the past few days. I just, whatever, you know? Anyway, I am on the way to my grandma's house. We're gonna eat steak, but don't tell Heather, because Heather had to work and she can't come. But yeah, I'm gonna go to my grandma's house and see all of her doggies and see my pawpaw. I haven't been to their house in like a while. It's been like 2 months because I've just been so busy with work. Like, I changed my schedule, so I work 3 to 11 now instead of 7 to 3, and I just haven't seen anybody. Like, I barely see my friends, I barely see my family. I just can't get over like the overwhelming feeling of sadness right now. I know that sounds so dramatic and so like a Johnny Depp movie, but I feel so sad, and I'm trying to not be sad. I'm trying to shake it and just be happy and come in here and see my grandparents and be happy, because I don't want to be sad when I see them. But it's just like, it's hard. It's hard to shake it. It's like it just ruins your entire day. Like, I was gonna get up, I was gonna do my hair, my makeup. That would have been a sight, wouldn't it? I was gonna do all that stuff, you know, and I just didn't, because I didn't feel like it. I didn't really feel like I had the drive to do it because of what happened at school. Like, something that's, I mean, it's a big deal, but it's not like I'm gonna die or like lose my house or anything, you know. So it's not a huge deal, but it's still sad. Here I am bawling. I look like one of those like Sarah McLachlan commercials where they show you a picture of the dog, and the dog's like, for $1 a day, you can help little Sparky. Yeah, that's exactly what I look like. I'm pitiful. I need to get a car mount, because as fast as I'm driving and like my hand is like outstretched, this is just kind of dangerous. Because if I don't do it and I put my hand on the wheel, I have like an angle like this, which nobody wants to stare at for 45 minutes. Or however long my video is. There was a sign at the end of my Pawpaw's Road that there was a yard sale somewhere through here. And the only people who live by my grandpa are like my second grade teacher who like lives on a farm, and like a bunch of other like farmers themselves. So I'm kind of curious to see where the yard sale is at. His road has like 10,000 potholes, and you have to try and dodge them. And it's kind of hard to do with the camera. Oh god, that's a big one. I wish you could see the size of these potholes. They're like the size of my face, and I have a big ass face, so. But the land around him is pretty. See all the farming and the cattle. Well, there's the, hang on, the cattle are grouping under this tree right here. Hold on. There they are. Hi, cattle. And now we will make the journey under the treacherous, or up the treacherous mountain. But this is so beautiful. Like, wouldn't this be like gorgeous to take pictures with? All of the, it's just, I don't know. I'm not a photographer, but I think this would be a beautiful shot for like a family photo. I think it's pretty badass in my opinion. When your grandparents are from the South, yee. My grandma and my grandpa's while I'm driving back, which my grandma, she watches my YouTube channel, which I didn't even know that. I know that she like keeps up with us and stuff, but I didn't know that she was like had any idea that I had this channel. So hi grandma, which I call her Tika, I don't call her grandma. I never called her grandma. I always called her Tika when I was a kid because I'm weird. So I'm heading home right now. My friends Kristen and Cody are coming over. We're gonna watch some movies, probably some scary movies, and just chill, I guess. So that'll be fun. Don't know how much I'm gonna film, so this may or may not be into the vlog, but yeah, I'm at a stoplight, and like everybody is staring at me because I'm just so cool and popular. No, but really everybody's staring at me like, what the fuck are you doing on your phone?